overtake with DRS.
Lap 3 of this race, 1.5 seconds, Max Verstappen's lead. Lap 4 of this race, 1.3 seconds, Max Verstappen's lead. Lap 5, 1.1 second, Max Verstappen's lead. And it might just be under 1 second now, because Charles Leclerc has just set a new fastest lap of the race. Whilst we look at Lewis Hamilton and a brand new graphic to show you the distance between two cars out on the track in time and in meters as well, and showing you the power of that DRS down the straight.
Yeah, Carlos is struggling, isn't he? He's 8/10 off of Charles that last lap. Obviously, he's looking in his mirrors, not looking forward like Charles is, but he seems like he's struggling, or maybe this is part of their plan, to be backing the Mercedes up a little bit so Charles can just concentrate on Max.
Do you get the feeling Max has just got the hurry up a little bit from his team, because he set the fastest first sector of the race just to get himself out of DRS?
He probably looked in his mirrors, to be fair. I mean, Charles was that close. But this is that game that they all play. You know, they're trying to look after their tyres. You know, if Max starts looking after his tyres, Charles is going to go, hang on, I've got an opportunity here, gets the DRS, and then Max is like, no, I'm actually going to push the next lap to get that gap opened up again.
Well, that's what we want to see, drivers actually being pushed out of their comfort zone, as it were. We don't want tyre management, we want pushing.
Totally, and that's the thing, you know, these drivers aren't just driving the car as fast as they can, they are having to look after everything, the fuel usage, the tyre degradation and all of that, so don't think it's easy out there. There's a lot going through their minds.
And the fuel, a heavy load of fuel, really plays with the sensitivity of the cars around some of the fast swooping corners of Zandvoort, with Lewis Hamilton once more getting close to Carlos Sainz, and a bit closer than he was, I think, on the previous lap.
A little bit too close there, did you see that? He lost a bit of downforce. He came into the corner quite a bit of understeer and had that snap at apex turn 1.
Fernando Alonso's having a look at Pierre Gasly, who's thinking, at least my teammate's keeping me in position here, because I'm getting a bit of DRS behind Yuki Tsunoda, and that's rather helping me against Fernando Alonso, who's decided he's going to take the low route round turn 3. Gasly goes the high route, and Gasly claims the high advantage as we head down to Ted once again.
Yeah, somewhat of a Yuki train holding up Gasly and Fernando in this lot. They're all covered by a second or two, but yeah, Lewis Hamilton pulling away from Sergio Perez. Difficult to know what Perez does now at the moment. His pace tends to be the same or worse than Lewis Hamilton's. He's on the soft tyre that will go less far into the race than Lewis Hamilton, and he's about a second a lap slower than his teammate in the same car. So I'm not sure what Perez does, really. I think the only thing he can do at the moment is try and save his tyres and see what happens.
And whilst all that is happening, Lance Stroll's dropped back a little bit. Lando Norris ahead of him. So Norris a little bit more comfortable in 7th place, whilst we ride on board with Fernando Alonso in the Alpine. And you can see the two AlphaTauris ahead.
Okay, we may expect both Ferraris to begin to push. I'll keep you posted.
That might be about 2 laps old. A message, or it might be about half a second old, I don't know.
Exactly. We're riding on board with Fernando and his helmet cam, and you see how much buffeting, how much moving there is of the head. And you can see when he's also on the curve how much his head's moving. So it's definitely a fight out there around this circuit. It's not an easy one. It's corner after corner. There's no rest around Zandvoort.
No reports of any rain affecting the drivers, or any fine rain settling on the track currently, but there is rain about here, and we'll keep you posted throughout the afternoon. We're on lap 9 of 72. And Max Verstappen leads by over 1.5 seconds now from Charles Leclerc. Big gap, as we've been saying, back to Carlos Sainz, who's got Lewis Hamilton still right on his tail. And it's an impressive pace that Hamilton's setting here. He's